BOSH presents Thursday night of the NBA. Joining me in the booth, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And this is Kevin Hart. And State Farm presents the starting lineups. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Yeah, Harden is really an instant offense type guy, Kevin. He's been a role player off the bench the last couple of years, but it seems like he's ready to emerge into a star. He's instant offense when he comes into the game.
And, Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's also because he can find ways to get the shots he wants. And he isn't just a catch-and-shoot guy. He knows when to put it on the floor, create some space, and then pull up for the two. He's also a better passer than advertised.
And for the Atlanta Hawks, they want to turn this season series around as they lost their last matchup against Milwaukee.
And the final score doesn't really indicate how well they played that night, Clark.
No, it doesn't. I mean, they were on the end of a few bad breaks that swung the game the other way. It should have been closer.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Harris kicks to Williams. Puts it up from 17, and he nails the jumper.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And in terms of their offense in that game, guys, he was straight out of the textbook, Clark.
Yeah, and a flat-out clinic, wasn't it? I mean, just look at that final score.
Jennings with the bucket.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin will see if they have what it takes.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Harden kicks to D'Alembert. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
And Atlanta has possession. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
As a team in that game, they shot the ball incredibly well. And that was the #1 reason they came out on top.
And it was no fluke. I mean, they were as in sync as you could hope for, really working hard and creating quality shots, and they did it time and time again.
Williams, that's good.
He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
Jennings dishes to Clark. It's back to Jennings. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Harden's shot is good.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes to Smith. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep, and that one's good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Milwaukee in the lead. Jennings passes to Udo. Pass to Clark. D'Alembert with the screen on Williams. Clark kicks to Jennings. Goes up. D'Alembert. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. D'Alembert's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Jennings against Harris. Feeds it to Smith. There's the pass to Williams. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Jennings, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. The Hawks trail by 4. He feeds it to Smith. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
I think we could see them put up some big numbers if they keep shooting like this. I mean, 4 or 5 early, and they look focused and locked in.
Here's Clark. 23 points his last outing. Jennings dishes to Clark. Harden outside. 3-pointer. Here's D'Alembert. Tries again. Here's Udo. Takes it up for the stuff.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Harris passes to Horford. Here's Williams. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Clark looking for his first bucket of the game. He passes to D'Alembert. Now here is Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You know, if he's got the ball in his hands and the basket in his sight, he's going straight to the rack.
Jennings with the ball. Devin Harris covering. Here's Clark, averaging 34 points per contest. He dishes it to Jennings. Trains the three-pointer. Jennings has got 5 now.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. He'll make that 10 times out of 10.
The Hawks trail by 5. Harris kicks to Williams. Right side Jackson. Dishes to Horford. There's the dish to Harris. Back to Williams. Harris outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the bucket. Good. Smith's got his second bucket.
Nice hot start for him here, making more than he's missed so far.
Jennings kicks to Yuta. The feed to Clark. There's a good screen. Right side Jennings from downtown. Jennings can't get that one to fall. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Harris dishes to Williams. That's good. Williams has got 9. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Clark. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Kicks to Harden. Five on the clock. Harden right side. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Over D'Alembert. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Well, the Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Clark, the pass to Jennings. A runner. Horford with the block. Jackson with it. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so just giving you a hint of his potential impact in the defensive end.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the miss by Lewis Williams. Little turnaround. Rebound by Smith.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
He kicks it to Horford. Outside Jackson to the inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And you take a look at the statistics. This club is shooting 74% as a team.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
The Bucks making a switch here. Drew Gooden has checked in for D'Alembert. And Bahamute comes in for Udo. Tobias Harris has checked in for James Harden. And it's Barbosa in for Brandon Jennings. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. We look at the Bucks. And, of course, there's the Hawks. 5 games behind.
You know, I think for the Hawks, they've had a tough time setting themselves apart from the pack this season.
Yeah, they sure have. It's really been one of those years where nothing really gets going. There's never kind of an ignition that kicks in for this club. They just kind of seem to hover around the middle all year.
They set the screen. Harris outside. Teague left side. Back to Harris. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Harris has got 5 points so far. Passes it to Mbamute. Pass to Barbosa. Feeds to Clark. Back to Barbosa. Brooks has the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
The Bucks trail. Here's Clark. That's good. Clark's got 5 points so far.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Harden's checked in.
Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other 4 players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
And his focus when he's shooting, really impressive. I mean, he doesn't get rattled, very composed. Even when the defense is right on top of him, he's still able to knock down shots.
Williams, that's good.
Real persistence on his part. Stayed with the play and cashed in with the second chance points.
The Bucks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. There's the pick. Barbosa kicks to Clark. Back to Barbosa. The shot from the low post is good. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the night.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
Outside Teague. The pass to Blotch. Releases. He feeds it to Stevenson. There's the triple. And Henson pulls it down. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Clark. He has 6. He dishes it to Harden. Beyond the arc. And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Atlanta's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Dishes it to Stevenson. A 3. Back to Teague. Blotch sets the pick for Teague. Second shot opportunity. He passes to Blotch, and it's good. 1:16 left to play in the first. Here's Clark. Teague covering. Clark kicks to Harris. Now the dish to Clark. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Off the pick. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easily.
Outside Teague. It's tipped. Here we go. All alone. Clark dishes to Harden. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, he struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
So both teams changing it up here. Bucks leading by 4. Jennings off a pick from Barbosa. Over Jackson, and it's rejected. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gets it to go.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Clark kicks to Udo. Wide open. That's good. Udo's got 6. Now here's Williams. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. And good on the basket. Hook it.
Great move to the hoop, capped off with the finger roll. He's an outstanding finisher in close.
There's Jennings with the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still
Coming up next Wednesday night, Josh Smith and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers. You don't want to miss it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Teague and Lou Williams are the back. King is out there at watch, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot, so that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Mavericks had a huge game. He had 23 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
And Doris, much appreciated. Guys, maybe another excellent night for him here.
I think so, Kevin. At least we know he wants to have that same sort of game plan. He's definitely got some nice momentum riding into tonight.
I think it's easy as a player to continue that momentum when you come off such a fantastic game like the last one. It's easy to just keep it rolling. That rim looks really big out there.
And so Gooden nails both of them.
You know, for a big man, he really stripes those free throws.
Harris outside. Passes it to King. Hawks passing it around. Jenkins the pass to King. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. Here's Horford. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Offensive rebound. Here is Mbamute. Horford with the block. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Harris dishes to Horford. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Harden kicks to Gooden. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Boy, he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Harris passes to Horford. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Here's Barbosa. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Mbamute against Harris. And Al Horford again. Horford's got 6 points.
Seems to be getting better as this game goes on.
Back to Harden. Knocks down the step-back J.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steve, and that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Harris kicks to Jenkins. A leaner. Again, the Hawks score.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless.
Well, speaking of effortless, you'd like to see a little more out of the defense. So how about trying, guys?
Harden inside the 3-point line. Another miss by Harden.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Harris outside. Now the feed to Jenkins. There's the 3. Here's King. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Hawks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second free throw, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The drive by Jennings, and his offense just hasn't been there. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. And it's Stevenson missing.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Here's Clark, covered by Smith. Jennings dishes to Henson. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 3 assists in the game. Here's T. 8 points his last outing. And the pass to King. Kicks it to Smith. He kicks it to Stevenson. Fires from deep. Good. And the Hawks lead by 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Clark, G covering. Here's Clark. 6 points for him. And Henson kicks to Clark. Lock at 6. Off the drop step. Gets it to go. Clark's got 8.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
And here is Teague, looking for his first bucket of the game. Smith. The rebound by the Bucks. Henson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Clark, the pass to D'Alembert. Good. He's got 7. The Hawks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to Jackson. Over Harris. Up with it. And it's the devastating one-handed jam.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, got a big dunk like that.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Outside Teague. Pass to King. Back to Teague. With the lead pass. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. From deep, Stevenson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They brought up their 3-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Udo comes in for Henson. And it's Udrich in for cool hands. And Udrich gets to Jennings. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by T.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And the basket good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Bucks trail by 5. And Udrich gets to Jennings. Feeds it to Udrich. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in. The Hawk shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. T kicks to Williams. Smith. Rebound, Milwaukee. D'Alembert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Udrich. He feeds it to D'Alembert. Guarded by Jackson. Lets it go from the wing. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Smith dishes to T. He dishes it to Jackson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Here's Smith. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Udrich, the pass to D'Alembert. And Udrich kicks to Udo. That's good. And it's Udrich with the assist that time. Udo's got 8.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside.
Outside Teague. Here's the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now here's Jennings. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Dallas. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
Dishes it to Smith. Back to Teague. He passes to Williams. D'Alembert's there. From in close. The shot by Williams, no good. The Bucks trail. The dish to Udrich. It's back to Jennings. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Teague.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The Bucks second.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Blatch comes in for Josh Smith. Jenkins, he's checked in for Steven Jackson. And Devin Harris subbed in for Jeff Teague. Here's Blatch. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Harden dishes to Mba Amute. Gooden. That drops. Gooden's got 6 points. Clark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
Horford's shot is good.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
To the paint. Here's Vukrinic. Up and in on the layup.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's a look that he'll never pass up, the one he'll usually never miss.
Barbosa passes to Gooden. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the feed to Williams. Over Mba Amute. But he gets it back. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. That one goes. Count it. Harris has got 7.
They probably would like to get their points on the first shot, no doubt, but they keep chasing down their misses.
Well, they're being successful at it, but, you know, at the other end, they're vulnerable in transition if they don't get that rebound, so we'll see how they continue to play it.
Harden kicks to Barbosa. The shot. That's collected by Blatch.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Harris misses. The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Vukrinic. Kicks it to Barbosa. Now the pass to Mbamute. Here's Harden on the wing. And that's not going to go. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Hawks ahead, leading by just 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a battle underway out in Atlanta as we get going to recap the action. It's a close game for the Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Tenacious offensive rebounding. Their second chance points are piling up. Lewis Williams making his presence felt early. He has 11 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far. And not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at shooting guard. Harden out there with Udo. Then there's Jennings, and it's D'Alembert in at center. Harris outside. Fires from 14. Williams, and a dunk by Horford.
Well, he just makes so many hustle plays every game, and I think that's his main value to this club. He comes in, he brings energy, he brings toughness, and he's always going to get you an extra couple of possessions offensively during the game at some point.
And also, Steve, he's the guy that does all the dirty work. A tenacious competitor, 100% effort all the time, and you love that.
Here's Clark, knocked down the jumper off the quick drop step. Clark's got 10 points.
That's 3 for 4 field goal shooting here in the 3rd, so offensively, they're looking good.
He's short for the center position, but he makes up for it with tremendous leaping ability.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. He kicks it to Udo. Pass to Clark. Six on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
He gathers, and it's Smith finishing it off.
He's a bit short for the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
Jennings dishes to Clark, passes it to Harden, feeds it to Clark. He feeds it to D'Alembert. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor, really doing a nice job for the offense.
Williams kicks to Harris. He dishes it to Horford. Rebound, Milwaukee. D'Alembert's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Kevin, let's look at where the Hawks stand in the NBA rankings right now. 3rd in assists, 6th in steals. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And when you look at the stats across the board, Clark, the one that jumps out at me, which you mentioned, is the assists per game. This is a team that really relies on offensive distribution, great spacing, good ball movement, and unselfishness. And that shows up in that assist total.
They get it back. Second chance shot. The jump hook. Clark lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Jackson setting the pick here for Harris. Williams.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Clark, the pass to Harden. Jackson against Jennings. A fader. Another shot, and Horford with the lay-in. Horford's got 14 points for the game.
No question about it, guys. He's been one of their best performers today.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Clark. Harden. Feeds to D'Alembert. Working on Horford. The jump hook is shot by D'Alembert. No good.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Back to Williams. Fades back, and the shot is good. 13 points in the game. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Clark. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Now remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Dishes it to D'Alembert. Sinks the 15-footer. D'Alembert's got 13 points.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Smith kicks to Williams. Dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 6. He passes to Smith. Easy shot. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 10 points for Smith.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
Here's Clark. It's stolen by Harris. Fast break, the Hawks. Jackson's got the ball.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. That was just mean right there.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. A shot by D'Alembert, no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
Here's Clark. He's got 14. Offensive rebound. Here's Jennings. Excellent D there from Williams.
They really need to start looking elsewhere, guys, because he can't get anything to go.
There's the dish to Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. That's 12 points for Smith. Bucks trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to go. Harden's got 7 points.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Oh, from long range, we've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. 5th best, Devin Harris.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Barbosa dishes to Mbah-a-Moute. Harris against Barbosa. Harris passes to Teague. Back to Harris. The pass to King. Shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. No good on the fast break pull-up. The Hawks leading by 4. Teague. And the shot is good.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Here's the feed to Gooden. Kicks to Jennings. He kicks to Barbosa. 3 on the clock. Harden for 3. That is good. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's now 6 straight points off open threes. Get a hand up, fellas. Pay attention to the scouting report.
You know how quickly things can go south when you start giving up wide open looks to this team.
Harris kicks to T. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 8 now on the night. Jennings against T. Now here is Barbosa. He's guarded closely. Gets the bucket.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Hawks leading by 3. Harris outside. Pass to Teague. Makes the lead pass. Here's Bletch, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 5 assists in the game. Jennings kicks to Harden. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Barbosa dishes to Mbah a Moute. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Harden, and again it's Milwaukee converting.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Barbosa against Harris. Feeds it to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Outside Teague. Passes it to King. Working on Gooden. The second chance effort. The rebound by Gooden.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Jennings passes to Gooden. He feeds it to Harden. Dives for it, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And here's what's up coming now for the Hawks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. 1:56 left to play in the third. Jennings can't get it to go.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Outside Teague. He dishes it to Bletch. Over Harden. A shot by Bletch, no good.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Here's Harris. He has 7. They set the pick. From outside the arc, and that is good. Harris has got 10 points in the game. Bucks trail by 4. Harden kicks to Jennings. Dishes it to Gooden. Puts it up from 17. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And for the Hawks, their shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. The pass to King. Smith outside. The dish to T. He passes it to Bletch. The feed to Harris. The tray. Another 3 for Atlanta. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. He kicks to Harden. It's back to Jennings. Gooden gives him the lead pass. Barbosa. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Barbosa's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Harris kicks to T. There's the pick. Back to Harris. Kicks it to Smith. Guarded by Harden. Fade away. Here's King. Slams it on the run.
No time wasted getting back off the ground when he got his hands on the ball. I like that quickness of jump.
And that's the idea, right? You take it back up strong.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no reason to hold on to it any longer than you have to.
Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
On tap next Monday, Danny Granger and the Indiana Pacers take on Kemba Walker and the Charlotte Bobcats. Live from Time Warner Cable Arena. Big time hoops.
Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, our uncontainable game in this one, the stretch by the Atlanta Hawks. They came out of halftime completely rededicated to the defensive end, and that allowed them to gain this advantage. Definitely a game changer as they head to the fourth.
Doris, thank you. That was quite around the head, quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite uncontainable game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. It was as big a factor in this game as anything. You know, when a team builds up that much momentum, it just becomes so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, Steve, they just kept the throttle down. They sensed an area of weakness and then just continued to exploit it, never letting up.
Jordan Williams is out there with Horford. Then it's Steven Jackson. Then there's Lewis Williams. And it's Harris in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Clark. Gets it to go.
Right now, they're just pillow-like inside. Way too soft. Too many looks at and around the hoop.
Yep, totally agree, Clark. 10 of the last 12 points now that we've surrendered have come inside that lane area.
Harris. The steal. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Clark. Feeds to Udrich. Pass to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Over Williams. No good from Clark. The Hawks leading by 5. Harris passes to Williams. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And the shootout continues.
Trading buckets both ways. I mean, offense definitely the focal point for these teams.
Harden kicks to Udo. Passes it to Clark. The 3 is launched. No luck. And Atlanta will come the other way. Left side, Williams. Udrich grabs the board.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Smith comes in for Williams. And it's Teague in for Devin Harris. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jennings comes in for Beno Udrich. Jennings kicks to Barbosa. Here's Harden on the wing. Steven Jackson grabs the board. Jackson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The Hawks leading. Williams kicks to Horford. Count that one.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Outside Jennings. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Barbosa, and the 3 ball is good. Barbosa's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's showing some signs of life here in the second after having a very forgettable first half.
The Hawks leading by 6. Williams with the ball. Cuts to the middle. Horford kicks to Teague. Steven Jackson on the wing. Horford. D'Alembert covering. Smith outside. Over Udo. Rebounded by the Bucks. And here's Jennings. Here's Harden on the wing. He feeds it to Udo. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. And it's Barbosa, again missing. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Teague kicks to Williams. Corner shot. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 6 assists here tonight. He dishes it to Barbosa. Over Williams. And it's Barbosa, again missing.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
That's good. And that's 20 points for Horford. Timeout called the Bucks.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second-chance points.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And the Hawks making a change here. Harris is checked in. Barbosa dishes to Udo. And that one's good.
Guys, he's been a go-to guy for him. I mean, and the pressure's going to continue to build on him the longer they're in this hole.
Harris against Jennings. Good look. And Al Horford again. Horford's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, it's really the kind of game you expect from him, guys. I mean, extremely efficient, taking a lot of good shots.
Udo, the pass to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Horford's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
Well, they say control the glass, control the game. They're definitely controlling the glass.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's been the case here tonight. Big lead they're enjoying on the glass.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Harris kicks to Williams over Barbosa. That's good from Williams, the assist by Harris. Harris has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now Jennings. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden, and there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Barbosa kicks to Harden. This one for 3.
He just hasn't been able to build any momentum in this game. He's got to find something out there.
Another miss by Harden. Williams dishes to Smith. They get the rebound. And now Horford again. Horford's got 24 points.
No question which team has been the aggressor here on the offensive glass.
Yeah, Steve, I mean, an advantage in second chance points there and getting those second and third looks. A big help offensively, and it demoralizes the defense.
Outside Jennings. Back to Harden. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Just 5 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. And Samuel Dalembert picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. The drop step.
I think he's capable of shooting the ball much better than he has so far. I don't think there's any doubt about that, guys. Al Horford playing very well. He's got 16 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
First free throw is good. So Horford gets 2. Bucks trail by 16. Barbosa kicks to Jennings. They set the pick. Back to Barbosa. Shot to stop the run. Here's the block.
He's really struggling in this quarter right now. They need to think about getting the ball out of his hands.
Here's Harris. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Hawks lead by 18.
You know, the defense has to prevent the ball from getting down into that area if they're going to be successful, guys.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Goes straight up. No good. And Atlanta will come the other way. Williams with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. That's good. 21 points for Williams.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
It wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
Udo gets the bucket.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Barbosa against Williams. Left side, Williams. Drops one in from the wing. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter. Bucks trail by 20. Barbosa kicks to Udo. Barbosa. Outside Jennings. Fires the three. And the shot is good.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on an 18-7 run. Harris against Jennings. Harris outside. A fadeaway. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Jennings kicks to Harden. The 11-footer, and that's collected by Smith. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Here's Williams. Gets it to go. Williams has got 27 points.
What a quarter for him, and with this lead, I mean, they might as well just ride him the rest of the night.
Bucks trail by 21. Harden kicks to D'Alembert. Second shot opportunity. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. Gets it to go.
And Kevin, keep an eye tonight on how many plays he keeps alive for his club. Just the way he works, the way he moves, the way he anticipates plays before they happen. Constantly looking to get an offensive board.
And his shot blocking can't be overlooked. I mean, he's known to send shots singing backwards. I mean, he brings that intimidation factor at the defensive end for sure.
Cool hands checked in for the Bucks. D'Alembert, no good on the free throw. The Hawks leading by 19. Jackson kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Horford.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Clark. And a miss there on the triple.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Williams. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Jackson kicks to Williams. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. No good from Clark.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
The Hawks leading by 23. 1:57 left in the fourth. From deep. Horford no luck.
Well, there's a reason he's open out there. The defense not really respecting his ability to make that shot.
With the drop step. And that one's good by Clark. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. Williams passes to Horford. Smith pulls it up. Another shot. The kick out to Williams. Launches a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jennings has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Clark kicks to Jennings. It's good from long range.
Boy, that's too easy. You cannot let a shooter that good get a warm-up jump shot like that. If you do that, it'll be raining all day from out there.
Here's Williams. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's 31 points for Williams.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. It's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
Harris with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Harris dishes to Horford. Good look. And Dallenberg pulls it down. The Bucks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Uses the drop step. That's good on the jump shot. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jennings against Harris. Outside Williams. He goes up. And the rejection by Udo. Here's Clark, covered by Smith. And another basket for Milwaukee. Here's Williams. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night.
2 points for you tonight. It was clear you were a force for your team, chipping in so much on offense. Do you feel satisfied with your performance even though the team lost?
Not at all, man. There's only one stat that matters, and it's wins. Scoring is nice and all, but anyone on our team can get those points if I don't. We're a good team top to bottom, man. The number that counts is the one next to our team name, not the one next to our individual names. You feel me? Nobody runs the table, though, so you have to expect to drop a few here and there. But you can believe that we'll use this as motivation to go out and work even harder, man, for sure.